Yeah.
Love that. I think there's a great opportunity to switch over to our 5-minute fitness tip segment.
Yeah, 100%. You know what time it is. It's the last 5 minutes. This is the 5-minute fitness tip. You got something?
Huh?
You got something over there?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, Christian. First one's for you.
What? I thought it was just one question for the both of us.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Let's hear
I
it.
mean, either way. We got two. We got two lock and loaded.
You got 2 questions?
I got 2
All right.
lock and
Wait,
loaded.
is it questions or
Questions, yeah.
Oh, I love this.
So-
It's like a little Q&A.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't ready for
Sure.
all this.
Very simple. But we talked about on the last one, consistency, working out. That's like a key part of building a routine, right?
Yeah.
What are some best practices to stay consistent?
Ooh,
Because it is a hard thing to do.
Ooh.
that's really good.
Yeah. Well, one of the key things with staying consistent is in the beginning, you have to have a plan. Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So you need some type of general layout, general structure that you're going to set out to achieve. Because if you left it as far as like, if we're talking about a workout program, like, oh, I'm going to go work out, and you have no idea of what days you're planning on working out, like you're never even going to get there. If Friday is going to roll around and you're like, I got to get my 3 days in, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I have brunch with Becky, and it's like, it just doesn't happen. Rather than sending it out in advance, like, hey, these 2 days, I know I'm absolutely not going to have time to get in the gym, so they're already gone. So now I have 5 days that I could choose from for my 3 days, and then set it. And that way, even if you missed 1 day, you got 2 days still to set it up as a backup plan. So you need to plan when it comes to consistency to set yourself up for success and not leaving it to the world to happen for you. I know we have different energy levels and different motivation, but after you start to get that like routine going, energy will start to come at that time. Motivation will start to come at that time, and motivation is going to come and go on different days. Consistency and discipline is what's going to get you to your goal when motivation fails.
Just to piggyback off that, I think daily affirmations is another great thing that's going to help with consistency. Like if you're constantly telling yourself like, hey, I'm gonna run today, like, or I'm gonna be the best part of like myself today. Like, I think that's always going to help with consistency. Like, like get out there and go do it today. Like daily affirmations that will legitimately like help you and thinking again, putting it in the atmosphere, putting it out there. So it's like thinking it into existence or like saying it into existence. So that also helps too. But yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. If we're still on one other thing I want to say on that, positive self-talk. Like if you do miss 1 day, do not beat yourself up over it. If we're talking like nutrition, so like a lot of people when they fall off like one of the fad diets, like, oh my God, I'm just going to binge eat now. And like the diet's blown anyways, like I messed up. And then they just go kill like 10 cakes like over the next 7 days or like start drinking because they had one drink. And it's like that one drink isn't bad. You got to relax. Like, cool, start over tomorrow. It's all good. So positive self-talk and like telling yourself, I can do this. I'm going to get it done. Okay, didn't happen today. Tomorrow, what can I do better next time? So to be honest on this podcast, I have a terrible time with being on time to things. It's one of my like kind of organizational pitfalls that I have. And I stopped getting mad at myself for being late. And instead I started telling myself the strategy I'm currently using isn't working for me. So I just need to change the plan. Not Christian, like you're late again, like blah, 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 you did this. It's like, again, whatever caused me to be late today isn't obviously working. How do I change it?
My boy's still late though.
Fantastic answer, Christian. Thank you.
Oh,
second question.
Yeah.
Maybe for some listeners who, I think a lot of people were affected by this, and you guys even brought it up a little bit in the podcast, but people coming off of COVID, maybe having a hard time building back a routine or finding a way to turn the gym back into a habit because they had a habit of sitting at home, not doing a whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's so hard. That's so hard to get back into it. It's so hard. You just got to, again, make that first step. That first step is the hardest step. And being able to actually getting to the gym and like being able to be like, you know what, today's the day I'm going to make the change. That's like, again, the hardest step. And thinking positive, like Christian said, and like putting that into like the universe is what's going to help you. Realistically, like, again, like you should be your number one, like competitor. Like, you should be the one person that you're always competing with. Like you should always compete with yourself every day to get better from the person last day. Like I'm competing with myself to like, of course, like I want to be better, like compared to other people. Like I'm competing with other people, but my number one competitor is myself. And I feel like that's for everyone. So like, again, like you're gonna be your worst critic, and you're gonna be like the worst person to tell you no and like tell you to stop. Like there's obviously like the devil and angel on each side of you, and it's like, again, like a lot of people will, like to Christian's point, will be like, you know what, like I missed today, so whatever, let's go binge eat, or like let's just take a couple rest days off. Like what is 2 days? Like again, like 2 days is nothing, but you got to think like 2 days over. You keep telling yourself over the month, like, bro, you're already like 10 days out. Like that's a whole 10 days of you not training because you kept saying 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. So be your number one like competitor and constantly try to beat yourself from yesterday is going to probably be the best tip for that. And then again, take that first step. The first step is the hardest. Always go out there and do it and try new things. So like get out of your comfort zone and like be like, you know what? I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday. I want to change and I want to do like something different, and I want to go out to the gym, or I do want to start walking, or like I do want to change up my training modality. It's just about executing at the end of the day. And it's like you really need to go out there and just execute. And a lot of people will sit and like ponder and be like, yo, like, yeah, the sun is not lining up perfectly, and I kind of like got out of bed funny. I usually get out of bed on the left side, not the right side. So it's like, really, bro, like you're just making excuses, and you literally just need to get out there. And I know it's hard, and I know it's like a rough road to go down, and a lot of people don't want to go down that road because it's going to be a hard road. But you got to think, like, if you're really willing to grow and you're really, really willing to get those results and like get out of the funk, then bro, like got to get out of your comfort zone.